Before the achievements, before the celebrations, there's the work. Early mornings, late nights. Every challenge faced, every extra effort made.
Every victory starts with preparation.
We value leadership, resilience, and innovation. No victory without work. Because success isn't given, it's earned. Welcome to Adrian College.
Bulldog fans, remember to follow Adrian College TV on social media. For game highlights and campus events, you can catch it all on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and X at Adrian College TV. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel to catch all our future streams live and support your Bulldogs.
Continue to take pride and learn from Asa Mahan's leadership today. "161 years of commitment to harnessing the power of creativity, ingenuity, community, and academic excellence."
I believe that if you get your degree, the world is going to feel like it's shrinking.
Two teams looking to turn things around as we get ready for some New Year's Eve basketball. Hello and welcome inside the Marilat Sports and Fitness Center here on the campus of Adrian College. My name is Sean Whitmer. Joining me in the booth today is Dakota Clift as we get ready for an exciting matchup between two teams with the exact same record. It is the 3-7 Hiram College Terriers coming into Adrian, Michigan to play against the 3-7 Bulldogs of Adrian College. As we take a quick moment here, of course, a holiday, would like to say Happy New Year's to everyone and remind you that with it being New Year's, we have a little bit of a smaller staff today. So Dakota Clift is going to be helping me on commentary while directing the broadcast on the back end. So I'd like to thank him for pulling double duty here today. We also have Josh Mitchell helping us on the camera, as well as a hockey game happening on campus at the same time. So it's an exciting day here on Adrian College's campus, but we take a turn and look here at the basketball game ahead of us, and the Bulldogs are coming in off of a heartbreaking loss. We had the privilege of calling that game, but the Bulldogs were battling up until 7 minutes left, and then it seemed like the wheels started to fall off a little bit. What do they have to do today to keep the wheels on the bus?
For the Bulldogs to keep the wheels on the bus today, let's just limit the small mental errors. Lots of small turnovers, fouls that were unnecessary in the last game, and in order to stay in this game against the Hiram College Terriers, is just play your game, play clean. Don't be too aggressive and don't do things that are unnecessary. Don't take unnecessary risks. And that's something that the Bulldogs struggled with late in that last game, and definitely something they need to get under control for this one.
And I think a big note for the Terriers, you look at their three-point percentage, it doesn't look the greatest. But if you look at the amount that they're making to their attempts, it's because they're shooting over 200 threes on the season. through just 10 games. They make good threes. We've seen them in the pregame warmups. They can hit their three-point shots, and they are very talented behind the arc. That is an aspect of the game the Bulldogs left open in their last matchup. They cannot afford to do that today, as the Terriers are going to knock down a lot more of those shots than the Beavers did.
Yeah, the Bulldogs definitely have to play a lot better defense, a lot cleaner. Make sure you get out on shooters. Don't let them have open shots, and play good help side defense. And that's something that the Bulldogs struggled with late, is guys not rotating to the position they need to be in and being out of position to be able to stop the shot.
We are going to step aside momentarily for the national anthem. We'd like to remind you to stay with us as you're watching NCAA Division III basketball on ACTV.
The Adrian College Media Production House provides opportunities for students to learn and grow live on the airwaves, just like Matt Kibbe.
I've gotten a chance to create a relationship with coaches and teams and learn more from people instead of trying to teach myself something. Got an opportunity to expand my knowledge of sports, hone in on my skills as a broadcaster, and learn about equipment in different ways. You get more of a connection with professors as well.
We leave here with countless memories, loyal friendships, and moments that have shaped our character far beyond what we could have imagined when we stepped onto campus. So now, class of 2025, we've come a long way, and I know as we step into this next chapter, we'll step into a new exciting adventure. I know we will do so in faith and confidence.
Hello and welcome back as we have the starting lineups for the Terriers. And as you can see them getting ready to go, it's DJ Niles, Jack Agema, Liam Go, Paula Kishna, Brock Markrancy, and Drovinsky Ulyssi. Player to watch for the Terriers is going to be number 20 and 35 there, as both players very talented. Ulyssi averaging both averaging 8.7, but Ulyssi is more of their defensive guy, has 10 steals and 13 blocks coming into today's contest, as well as 16 assists, and he only has 12 fouls with those defensive metrics.
And keep in mind, Ulyssi is a freshman as well. So being a starter going into this.
As we take a look over at the Bulldogs, Welch, first one to run out here today, as he has Luke Rager, Seth Logan, Jaden Smiley, and Brendan Schlink making up the starting lineup with him. Darius Welch, player to watch last game, player to watch again today. And quick note that I caught during the pregame warmups, Welch was the first player on the court for the Bulldogs, last player to leave the court during their drills. He was the one firing up the team. He was the one making sure everybody was taking it seriously. Darius Welch is a leader of this team. Him, Rager, and Logan are the team captains for this squad, and Welch has really taken that burden on his shoulder lately.
Definitely something you like to see out of Welch, is having a leader and giving the younger guys someone to look up to, and definitely a role model to follow.
As Rager had to get detangled there, and face-off will go straight to Welch. He'll slow it up and give it to Rager. Starting things off, Welch, dribble handoff, Logan, now to Rager, swung over to Schlink. Welch wanted the entry. Schlink screens for Welch. Rager works Far side had Smiley, goes to Logan. Logan drives. Little floater, and Seth Logan is on the board early. Engineering and kicking over. That was Agema. Now loose ball. Smiley fighting for it. Can't get there. It'll be Niles who gives over, driving inside with aggression, and the soft touch off the glass. Ulysses. Welch.
Great spin move.
As Welch and Rager had to beat the press. It was a phenomenal spin move, as you said, Clift, and now Welch feeds to Rager. Rager driving inside, spin, pass to Welch, getting hounded by Ulysses. Welch, the deep three, back iron and out. Schlink touches it off of a Terrier. Bulldogs keep possession.
Lucky break there for the Bulldogs. Schlink went after the ball and just bounced right off of a Terrier shin, just launched straight out of bounds.
Rager gives to Welch. Dribble handoff, Schlink to Rager. Over to Logan, entry to Schlink. Schlink, the one-hand fader off the bank. Ulysses. Now Ulysses, actually. He'll get it back. Step back, feeds to the corner. It's Agema working against Rager. Gets the screen. Agema looks for the pass, and it's a bounce pass. Unable to be handled there by Niles. As Rager will take the screen from Smiley. Drives inside, fade away from Rager. Smiley with the rebound, second chance opportunity will fall. Jack Agema running the show. He'll give it off. Flipped over. Finds its way over to McCrancy. Driving in. Unable to handle it. As Welch takes a tumble. It was Gopala Krishna.
Hiram foul to number 14, Gopala Krishna. That's his first. The team's first.
Gopala Krishna. As Rager will continue to be the main engineer of this offense. Him and Welch working in the backcourt. Welch keeping it alive despite getting trapped. He'll swing it over to Rager. Rager drives hard to the right. Looking for the pass. Gets it out to Logan. Drives in. Kick to Rager. Active hands. And Ulysses wants that one back. The freshman showing great feel for the game.
Yeah, just read the eyes, jumped the pass. Almost came away with it going down the other end of the court.
Yeah, if he gets clean hands on that, it's highlight reel time the other way as Logan gets the entry. Logan drives hard to the paint, and one chance for Seth Logan.
The Terriers foul, number 14, Liam Gopala Krishna. That's his second. The team's second.
So that is the second straight foul by Gopala Krishna. And it will bring in a sub for him. Didn't catch the number yet. I believe it's going to be number 0, which would give us Colin Jones into the ball game. So, first free throw of the game for Seth Logan. Didn't have any free throws in the last contest, if I'm not mistaken. Little back and forth. Now pushing it up the court is Agema. The entry pass and a slam. There's DJ Niles getting active. Welch puts it up the court to Logan. Rager left all alone for 3 and can't get it to fall. Pushed up top for Rager, unable to handle it cleanly, but he gets it over to Logan. Seth Logan takes the screen from Smiley. has the pass stolen away. Pushing was Niles, gets to Agema. The pull-up mid-range will fall. And a timeout called on the floor. I believe that's going to be called by the Terriers. Be interesting. It is against the Terriers. And it's going to be a 30-second and the media, so we will step aside. Don't go anywhere. You are watching NCAA Division III men's basketball on ACTV.
Welcome to Adrian College, where we believe in educating both the heart and the mind. With over 100 innovative academic programs and 10 cutting-edge institutes, you'll find a path that's right for you. Join our vibrant community of over 50 athletic teams and discover why we're recognized as a U.S. News & World Report Most Innovative Institution. Adrian College, where passion meets purpose. Your future starts here.
We welcome you back here inside the Marilat Sports and Fitness Center as the Bulldogs lead by 3 early. But it's been back and forth, and no team has really looked to have a long stretch of dominant play. Of course, last year these two teams did meet up, and it was the Terriers coming away with a 1-point victory, 83-82. So Bulldogs looking to get the win here today, as that was at Hiram College. Swung over, Logan, entry to Smiley. Smiley up, aggressive. Second chance, can't go. Pushing the tempo, Agema handles it rough. Enters it to Niles. Kicks up top, swung over Ulysses, over to Agema for 3. No. Good rebound by Jones. Kicked out, and Agema working against Welch. Good defense, now kicked up top, driving inside, kicked out. Spinning, step back 3, and they will call the foul on the shot. It's 3 free throws for Ulysses. They're calling 2. Good eye there, Cliff. Looked like he got behind the line.
Just one of those little fadeaways that made the body look a little different than where his feet were, so definitely could have possibly gone either way.
That's a good pass from McCranich. McCrancy, mind you, not McCranich. So he'll make the first. He could cut this to a 1-point game as Rager comes out, Smiley comes out, and Schlink comes out. Bringing in 3 new Bulldogs. It's Burns, Gyra, and Dallas. As the second one is up and good. Not pressuring Dallas after pressuring Rager is an interesting choice for the Terriers, as Burns gives to Dallas, gets a screen from Gyra, has Gyra on the line, 4-3, front rim and out. Logan with the rebound, second chance opportunity is up, no good. Gyra fighting for the loose ball, it's off Logan last, and it's going the other way.
Great effort out of Logan. I mean, it's a guard down there out rebounding a couple of bigs, and not something you see very often.
No, and Seth Logan's one of those types of players that he gets up pretty quick and does a good job at playing physical. As I said, one of the captains and leaders of this team. Ball getting swung around here for the Terriers, driving in hard off the rim and out. Second chance will go. It's DJ Niles. Logan to Welch. He'll leave it for Dallas. Now Gyra gives to Logan, who's getting swarmed. Nice screen by Gyra. Working against Jones. He'll give back to Logan. Back to Gyra. Swung to Welch. Spin move working, and they will call it on the floor as Welch got fouled. That'll go against Ulysses.
That's his first, the third on the team in that.
And a lot of bench players coming in for the Terriers. Only starter remaining on the floor is McCrancy, as Dallas gives to Logan. Over, swung back, finds its way to Dallas. Now back to Logan on top. Working, drives through contact. Jump ball forced. Great defensive effort by Deshaun Hill. That jump ball gives the Terriers possession. Pushing is Hill. Gives it off, driving. Head fake over to McCrancy, who drives in. It's stolen away by Gyra. Driving down the court, he gets cut off. He'll leave it for Logan for three. Gets contacted on the way up, and Seth Logan is shooting three.
You just, called the three-point foul a little ahead of time for the wrong team. Got it eventually.
And it goes against Hill, as it looks like Smiley might be coming in here for someone. I'm not quite sure who. We'll have to wait till after the next free throw, but it won't be Welch. All indicators. Looks like he's coming in for Gyra, so it'll be Barnes, Smiley, and Welch as the big-bodied players. One more player getting ready to check in for the Bulldogs after this next Seth Logan free throw, and it's for Seth Logan, and it's Van Lanningham stepping in for the Bulldogs. Seen him quite a bit a couple days ago. McCrancy running the show now for the Terriers. It's given off. McCrancy entry feed. And an errant pass. It was touched last. Looked like Van Lanningham got a hand on it. Wychecki gives off Hill, deep three, will bury it. Dallas fights through contact, and he's going to the line. First would tie, second would change the lead once again, but the big talk, 5 fouls through the first 6 minutes and 45 seconds of the game for the Terriers.
Yeah, definitely playing with a lot of aggression, and might come back to bite him in the end. Just got to hope they clean it up for him.
As Welch will sit down for Schlink. Bulldogs like to keep it a little bit of a shorter bench. You see a lot at the college level. Dallas, second one will fall to tie the game up. Hill, who just made that long three for the Terriers, brings it up, gives it off, now swung over to Jones. Entry pass. It's Devora. That is Devora Violen, who will be shooting 2. Devora, first opportunity will fall. Second opportunity up and good. So Dallas on the inbound. He'll hit Van Lanningham. Back to Dallas. Jeremiah Dallas bringing the ball up the court. Return to Van Lanningham, fighting through contact. Gets back up top for Dallas. Over to Barnes. Return to Sender. Takes the screen, working against everyone. Entry pass to Smiley. Last touched by the Bulldogs and the Terriers are going to be pushing it. A little confusion on who was taking it out. It will be Wychecki. Hill brings the ball up the court. Quick cross. Driving hard with the left. Up with the left, around the world, and it'll finally fall in. Van Lanningham working against Jones, going for the pickpocket. Van Lanningham's able to keep it. He finds Smiley, and it's a foul on the floor. I think Smiley could have got fancy there had the foul not been called.
Looked like that foul could have possibly been called a little bit earlier. Van Lanningham was getting wrapped a little bit. Just a little bit of leniency until the second time around there, and then the whistle finally got called.
In the Terriers lineup is number 2, Josh Martin.
Josh Martin steps on the court. 5'9" senior guard, as Rager will engineer things for the Bulldogs once again. Gets the screen from Smiley, kicks to the corner, head fake, Schlink drives, entry to Smiley, up with the right, has to go up and get his second chance, and it's stolen right out of his hands. Going the other way, aggressive is Devora. It's up, McCrancy, 3!
Definitely should have been a jump ball on the other end of the floor. I mean, Smiley was fighting for position. Both guys had it. And definitely should have been a jump ball, because usually once both hands are on the ball, it becomes a jump ball. Bulldogs should have the ball still on the other end of the floor.
I think the only argument that the officials could make on that is that it was, if Smiley didn't have full possession of the ball throughout that, that's why they don't give him the jump ball, as I believe this is going to be a Adrian College timeout that leads us to a media. So I'd like to remind you to stay connected with all the action by following at AdrianCollegeTV on social media. From game highlights to campus events, we've got you covered. Don't miss a moment. Follow at AdrianCollegeTV today. As we look at some of the leaders here in this game so far, McCrancy is yet to leave the floor for the Terriers. He's played 8 minutes of this game. He has 3 points, 1 for 1, and it was that 3 we just seen get buried. 1 assist, 1 turnover for McCrancy. Point leader is Hill, who has that layup and the 3 for the Bulldogs. The point leader is none other than Seth Logan, exploding for 8 points early in this game. Not on the court currently, but Welch gets it from Rager. Getting pressured, he'll give it back to Rager. Swung over and stolen away. Devora drives, and the easy layup. Logan, who is actually on the court. I missed seeing him. Now it's kicked to the corner. Schlink for 3, it's off. Rebound and friendly fire. Logan knocked it out of the hands of Welch. It's kicked. McCrancy hits Wychecki. They're looking to get the ball to their point guard in Martin, but McCrancy will end up running the show. Smiley pokes it. Wychecki leaves it alone, and it will be Terrier ball.
Bulldogs struggling early with getting help side defense, getting guys to rotate in coverage, especially when guys pop off. And starting to, see the downsides of that. Hill hitting that deep 3 earlier. Guys should have, stepped up off the screen. Nobody did. Just got to clean up a little bit.
As Devora will sub out. Wychecki kicking it. Now over McCrancy, a 3 once again. Rims around and the putback. Flying through the air is Colin Jones. The Terriers have erupted as of late. Colin Jones. You can see him pass the ball to McCrancy, who had a good screen set up, and Jones took off immediately after he gave that ball up. Perfect putback and a phenomenal dunk.
Great recognition by Jones, seeing that ball had a chance to bounce off the rim and stay right there. Immediately breaking to the basket, didn't hesitate whatsoever. That's great court awareness right there, and definitely something that you like to see.
As Bulldogs need to get something working here on offense. They're not getting full court trapped. They're getting pressed on the full court. As soon as they get to the half court, they are getting trapped, causing them to throw some errant passes and turn the ball over a little bit too much. Just getting a little bit too loose with it. It's a lot more of what we seen late in that game against Bluffton and less of what we seen early in that game against the Beavers just 2 days ago.
Yeah, definitely struggling with the pressure, getting a little flustered once they get the pressure that's trapped or getting trapped in the corner. Definitely something they got to get under control and realize that, hey, we might be getting pressured right now, but we can fight through it. They did great against that, or against pressure against the Beavers. Then started to fall apart late again, like we said. Starting to fall apart early here against the pressure. Definitely something that they want to try and get figured out early. That way it doesn't cause problems later on. And by that time, the Terriers have already pulled away too far.
Well, the Bulldogs currently are going to be running their starting lineup, except I think they are inserting Gyra for Smiley, it looks like. So, starting lineup except the insertion of Gyra, who has played 2 minutes so far on this game. He does have a steal. And he's taking out the Smiley, the 6 foot. The 6'7" junior, who has 4 rebounds on the game, all 4 offensive, and 1 turnover to go with it. He has 2 points in the paint, but he's 1 for 4. All 4 shots have come from within that, what would be a painted area. So would like to see him be a little bit more efficient, as we are having a on-court conference right now, trying to decipher some of the confusions.
I'm wondering if it might be going back to that last play on the screen. Seth Logan ran right into Wachecki and brought Wachecki down to his knees. I'm wondering if it might have been a foul of some sort.
Yeah, McCrancy, it wasn't McCrancy that got the screen. It was Wachecki, like you said, and McCrancy got that 3 off, but Wachecki was coming up a little bit slow after the fact, as Logan gets a hand up in the face. So now the Bulldogs will enter the bonus. Doesn't seem like there's any hard feelings there. It looked like Logan was telling him it's okay. Understood it was incidental. But now you got to shoot a free throw with one eye. 1+1 here. First opportunity will fall, and Seth Logan is doing it all. 7 minutes played, 9 points on the game. He is the game's leading scorer thus far. And the Bulldogs are trying to dig back some momentum after that putback dunk. Really kind of sucked the life out of their bench. Second opportunity will fall for Logan as well. He has hit double digits on this game after being silenced quite a bit last game. Outside, Logan pressuring. Now it's Jones working against Welch. Martin working against Logan. Martin gets it in the corner. Logan playing aggressive, drives in, kick out. Jones driving, entry pass, and the easy layup. Bulldogs fell asleep on the low block. It was Niles who got wide open. Rager passing to Welch. Back to Rager. Up to Schlink, who will give to Welch. Wants the screen from Schlink. Kicks to the corner. Gyra for three with a hand in his face. He doesn't care. Martin gives it over. Ulysses dribbles around. Entry pass. Niles goes up hard. He's fouled on the way up. He will shoot two. Almost looked like that one went in.
So I think it looked like it got tipped, and the net got tipped with it and gave the illusion that it went in.
At the line for the Terriers, shooting 2, number 5, DJ Niles.
Just more of a case that Welch is one of the leaders on this team. He's the first person over to the coach, talking to him to be that on-court communicator. The rest of his teammates. Second one up and good. So 2 for 2 was Niles. Welch bringing it up, gives back to Dallas, swung back over to Welch, kicks up to Logan for three! Seth Logan is on fire! Welch going for the steal, unable to get it, and, well, thankfully there weren't any fans sitting there. Otherwise, Welch would have been crashing into some bystanders. Kicked up top and stolen away by the Bulldogs. Pushing tempo, Schlink, pull up, mid-range, off. Welch, second chance, can't get it to go. And he's fouled on the way up is what he's saying. See what the official word is. And it was Kyle Heaton. No, it's going to go against Colin Jones. Welch. First opportunity of the day will fall. They called it on the floor, so it's 1+1.
Yeah, it looked like Welch was going up for the rebound, just had his arm held down and sends him to the line for 1-1.
He was trying to preach that he got fouled on the way up, which would have been a shooting foul, but unfortunately for him, they were saying he didn't quite have the ball yet, as he will make both anyway, so it doesn't matter. Agema drives to the right, gets trapped, loses it for a moment. Now he's got Welch. Gets screened, swings to the corner, back up top, head fake, Heaton kicks. Ulysses drives, and they'll say that it got tipped. No double dribble, and a big screen. Logan takes it, and the Bulldogs get the ball back.
Offensive foul call on the Terriers, number 5, DJ Niles. That's his first personal, and that's 9 on the team.
Dallas will bring it up. He gives over to Welch. Bulldogs swinging it around. Logan finds Welch. No, Heaton, but he got an arm on Welch, hooking him. Bulldogs will shoot 1-1, and they're about to be in the double bonus.
They should have been shooting on the charge foul as well. The illegal screen, they should be shooting as well.
At the free throw line, Darius Welch, shooting 2.
I think that goes in the books as a team foul because it's offensive, if I'm not mistaken. It did go in as a personal foul, but maybe because it's an offensive foul, they're not going to give them because they were in the single bonus at the time. Now they're in the double bonus. as it does work towards the double bonus. The bonus, double bonus, single bonus rule is one of the most confusing rules in sports to my brain. I'm just going to assume that it was the correct call because we didn't see head coach Kaiser getting upset as driving in. Wachecki will go to the line after getting fouled on the way up. Would have expected to see an animated Kaiser if they were making the wrong call. So first one falls for Wachecki. Second one is up and good. They lead by 6 is the Terriers. It's given over. Welch, dribble handoff. Nice move by Dallas. He'll kick it over. Welch fights, shoots the 3 through contact. No whistle, and the Terriers will take back possession. Devora falling down. They'll say Dallas gave him a little push. That is the 5th foul on the Bulldogs with 8 minutes remaining here in the first period. And we will have a media timeout on the floor with 7:55 remaining here in the first half. Don't go anywhere. You're watching men's NCAA Division III basketball here on ACTV.
Adrian College is shaping the future of higher education and leading the way in innovation and excellence. Ranked first in most innovative schools and second in best value in undergraduate teaching in the Midwest by U.S. News and World Report, Adrian College is recognized for its commitment to innovation, quality education, and affordability. Offering 71 undergraduate programs, 13 graduate programs, and a 1-to-15 faculty-to-student ratio, our students receive personalized attention and a cutting-edge education. With state-of-the-art facilities, 10 academic institutes, and 50 competitive sports teams, Adrian fosters growth both inside and outside the classroom. From small class sizes to championship-level athletics, we provide the tools and experiences you need to succeed. Join a community that prioritizes your success. Start your journey with us, where your potential is realized. Discover Adrian College.
Hello and welcome back as we get ready for the inbound from, I believe, McCrancy. And Clift, you looked up that ruling to get the official note on that. What was the official reasoning on why they didn't shoot 2 on that charging on the screen?
Due to being an offensive foul, it results in a loss of possession instead of a foul, since the team was going to lose possession either way.
Okay. So it will stay with Hiram here after that ball finds its way into the crowd. Wachecki has been trying to get back on a roll since that foul earlier. Not foul, the screen that they were checking to see if it was a foul, as Wachecki came up not feeling the greatest after it. Some physicality. Wachecki gets the ball. Dribble handoff. Agema, entry to Wachecki. Swings corner. Back up top. Dallas gets physical, going for the steal. Ulissi gives it up. Devora drives in. And they'll say body by Johnson. And it will lead. So it will lead to another entry, but one closer to that bonus. Wachecki kicks to the corner. McCrancy outside Devora. Swing pass out of bounds was Agema.
Just got to know where you're at on the court, know how much room you have. Agema not really sure where he was. Tried to take a jab step to take off and just ran out of space.
Welch, dribble handoff. Now entry, top of the key. Dallas kicks Johnson. Pull up, mid-range. Up and over the rim. But Johnson will pick up full court. Entry to Agema. Kicks out. Head fake, Wychecki. Looking for the pass. He'll find McCrancy. Spin pass, Ulissi. Spinning, step back, 3 for Ulissi. It's up high. Dallas taps it over to Welch. Bulldogs take back possession. Now Dallas gets the screen. Kick to Welch. Head fake. Dribble, drive. Welch with the left. Can't get it to go. And they will call the foul on, I believe, number 1. That would be Wychecki. And it will be Gyra shooting.
Team is over the limit. That puts Dylan Gyra at the line to shoot 2.
As you heard our PA say, over the limit. So Gyra is guaranteed 2 here. First one falls.
Back in Adrian College, number 14,
Van Lanningham and Barnes re-enter the lineup for the Bulldogs. Gyra will make both. As Agema dribbles it up. Dribble give. Nice ball movement here for the Terriers before losing it. Dallas! And that might be a transition take. It's going against 35. Ulissi. They're not going to call it a transition take, so Dallas will just shoot 2. If you're curious what the difference would have been, Dallas would have gotten a technical free throw and then gotten to shoot 2 had it been whistled a transition take. So Colin Jones will come in for Ulissi. And both will fall. Bulldogs are clawing back, mainly from the charity stripe. As Van Lanningham picks up Agema, driving up and off the glass and in. Fighting through the contact. Dallas gets fancy. Entry to Gyra, who can't get it to fall. Left too much on it. And Gyro with the active hands will make everyone reset.
Yeah, beautiful court awareness from Jeremiah Dallas. Knew exactly where Gyro was, fed it right into Gyro. Gyro just couldn't get it to fall. Something that you got to be able to do down low, especially as a big.
Up top to McCrancy. And Dallas active hands, they'll say it's off the Terriers. Jeremiah Dallas able to poke it and get it to go off the hands of Devora. So the Bulldogs trailing 4 have a chance offensively. Dallas working against Agema. Dallas can't get it to fall, but he'll shoot 2 from the line.
Bulldogs are just attacking inside, not giving them a chance to set up, not letting them have any breathing room. The Bulldogs are just continuously getting the ball inside the paint, forcing fouls, getting to the line, and capitalizing.
First one up and good for Dallas. He cuts it to a 1-possession game. Second chance will rim around and fall in. Dallas trying to manipulate that one. Welch picking up McCrancy. Wychecki, swing over. Agema, the moonshot 3 won't go. as Welch will give it off to Dallas, and the Terriers have gone out of their press. Dallas drives right, stuck on the baseline, kicks out to Welch. Jab step, drive, the tough shot, and Welch will go to the line to shoot 2. There has been 14 fouls in this half, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, 14 for the Terriers.
I believe there are 2 Terrier players that have 3 apiece currently as well.
Getting ready to pull up the live stats to take a look at that, as it has been hectic as of late. I believe there's only one with 3 currently, and it's Colin Jones for the Terriers. 3 players with 2 fouls, though. Everyone else has 1. Only 2 players haven't committed a foul for the Terriers yet. Mychecki gives to Devora. Driving right, step back, drives again, gets physical, goes up through contact. Devora banks it off the glass. Dallas pushing tempo. He'll slow things up. Jeremiah Dallas kicks to the corner. Barnes back outside. Welch fancy with the dribble. He'll kick it to Logan. Swing to the corner. Barnes to Gyra for 3. Tries to use the glass. Leaves it short. Gyra getting physical on defense, though. As the entry to Wychecki. Gyra rips it out. And they're going to call a foul on Gyra. Fans don't like it. They're going to call that on Seth Logan.
I think part of the reason the fans are so upset is that's not the guy that's in position for that call. The ref that is on the baseline is the one that gets that call. And the one that was on the side by the bench is the one that called it.
So 1 for 1 now to the Terriers. First will go, so Wychecki earns the second. That is only the first for Logan. Second will fall as well. Dallas bringing it up the court. Head fake to Logan. Smiley to Dallas. Drives in to Smiley. Great vision from Dallas. And he'll fight for the rebound. Right back to him. And he's fouled on the way up. Jeremiah Dallas.
Terriers foul 13, Kyle Eaton. That's 2 personal fouls. Terriers are over the limit.
Lots of physicality here early in this game, and not a good sign for either side that both teams are in bonus right now.
As we will have a media timeout, and we will step aside with them. Don't go anywhere. You are watching men's NCAA Division III basketball here on ACTV.
This is the Arrington Bookstore at Adrian College, the place to get game day ready, represent your clubs and organizations, and be Bulldog proud. With a wide selection of merchandise and a smile at every visit, stop by inside the Kane Student Center to pick up your Adrian College wares and make it another great day to be a Bulldog.
Hello and welcome back inside the Marilat Sports and Fitness Center on the campus of Adrian College as we get ready for the final 3 minutes and 45 seconds here of the first half. Bulldogs trail by 4 And if you're just joining us, you can see there at the bottom of your screen, there has been 22 fouls committed here in this first half so far. It's New Year's Day, or it's New Year's Eve, mind you, and the holidays seem to be getting to these Terriers as they are fouling. First one for Dallas will rim out. It's his first missed free throw of the game, I believe. That'll be his second missed free throw of the game, actually. And there he will make one to bring it to a three-point game as Van Lanningham will re-enter. Picks up from half court. Smiley. Guarding Wychecki. Jump pass over to Devora. Now down in Wychecki. And great moves by Logan as he'll kick it up. Now corner pass, Van Lanningham. Looking for a teammate. He'll finally find Welch spinning inside drive. Welch with the and one opportunity to tie the game. He needs to hit the free throw.
Looked like Welch was going up to put somebody on a poster on that one.
We've seen him try it in the last game, but he wasn't able to get it to go. He did get free throws in that attempt as well. This time, he has a chance at a three-point play. Silence for the shot, and Welch will drop it in. He is now 6 for 7 on free throws. Entry pass, Wychecki goes up and he's blocked by Barnes. No, a late whistle and a called shooting foul on Barnes. Burns, mind you, not Barnes. So Wychecki shooting 2. Second one up and good. 2 for 2 from the line there. Van Lanningham pushing tempo. Crossover, Logan for 3. The heat check, and Seth Logan is on fire. Bulldogs take the lead. Agema to Wychecki. He shoots, unable to get it to go. Wanted another call. Took a little bit of a fall. Welch for 3. They're going to say 2 on the shot. Foot on the line. Darius Welch wants that extra point as he's firing up his team. Kicked up top. Inside, the shot will go. As the coach is getting animated, and he'll get the technical. First technical of the game, and it goes against the head coach, Pierce Cumpstone of Hiram College. It's his second year for the Terriers. An experienced coach, just unhappy with how the whistles have been going. And I think this is the right call here today. Other games you might see someone else doing this. Not today.
Yeah, definitely not something you can afford to do in this close of a game, is get a technical foul and just an unnecessary attempt.
As Logan will get 2. First one up and good. Second opportunity will fall as well. And it's Bulldog possession with a 3-point lead. They have come alive as of late. And it's hard to talk about this game without talking about the play from Logan and Welch. As Smiley, dribble handoff, Van Lanningham makes a move, spinning, getting big. Van Lanningham using the glass, Smiley with the rebound. Burns can't handle it off his hands.
Definitely not something you want to see out of one of the freshmen that you have on the court. Show him that you have that trust in him and just let the ball go through his hands.
Corner kick, Agema left wide open. And the Terriers will tie it back up. Minute 30 remains here in the half. Van Lanningham driving right, spinning inside, fighting through traffic. Van Lanningham. Minute 15, Bulldogs lead by 2. Agema working against Van Lanningham. Drive, kick, outside, and off the side of the backboard. Welch with the rebound, can't handle it. They'll say it's a reach, and the Bulldogs get possession with the free throws. It'll go against Heaton, who shot the ball into the side of the backboard, got a little frustrated and got the reach. So Welch will go to the line.
At the line for Adrian College, number 0, Darius Welch.
He'll make the first as
Re-entering the EC lineup, number 5, Jeremiah Dallas.
Welch did not play last year against the Terriers. Second chance will fall. Agema working against Dallas. Drive, kick. Out into the corner. Driving up, and Smiley gets called for the foul. Just a little bit too much lean. He didn't go straight up with it. So it is Devora Violen. First one up and good. Only 6 points in their matchup last year for Devora, but didn't miss a single shot in that game. He just missed a free throw there. I'm not going to take credit for the announcer jinx. The ball left his hand before I said anything. As that was his first miss on the game today. First miss against the Bulldogs in 2 years for Devora, as working in, gives to Burns, outside Logan, head fake, step back, mid-range, Seth Logan is going nuclear. Niles kicks to the corner. The three will fall, and they answer with 3:15 remains. Welch looking to dribble it for the last opportunity for the Bulldogs. He'll wave off the screen from Smiley. Now Welch, sidestep three for the last shot of the half. And the Bulldogs go into halftime up 49-47. And it's Seth Logan who is going off in this first half. 20 points, a steal, an assist, 1 rebound, 100% from the line, 100% from the 3, and 83% from the field. Seth Logan has missed 1 shot all game.
Definitely something you want to see out of one of your leaders, out of a senior, and then followed up by Welch and Dallas, both as juniors, being led by their upperclassmen. Bulldogs are definitely looking to continue that momentum going into the second half. Definitely looking to keep the ball in those guys' hands and keep building onto this lead, trying to continue to grow and continue to push into conference play after this as well. So definitely something that they want to see out of Logan, Welch, and Dallas in this game, trying to get the momentum going for the remainder of the season.
And this is a Seth Logan that played 22 minutes in their game just a couple days ago. He went 2 for 7 from the field. Both the shots he made were threes, as 6 of his 7 shots came from behind the arc. He had 3 fouls, 3 turnovers, 4 rebounds, and only 1 assist, giving him 6 points on the game. He didn't shoot a single free throw. He's already 8 for 8 today from the line. This is what they were looking for 2 days ago, to be the difference maker, and I think Logan knows that, and he's trying to step up and show that he can be a impactful player in a game the Bulldogs need to win. Their final game before conference play.
Yeah, Logan knows that he's looked at as one of the leaders, somebody that the team's going to rely on, and he feels like he let the team down in that last game. And playing this game with a chip on his shoulder, like, hey, I'm better than this, I know I am. I need to go out and show it and show that I'm, a leader on this team, that I can live up to what I'm supposed to be doing here, and give the younger guys someone to look up to and someone that they can be like, hey, this guy had an off game, bounced right back and didn't let it get to him. So definitely something that you like to see out of Seth Logan after the game that he had a couple nights ago.
As the Bulldogs 49, the Terriers 47. It's neck and neck as we move on into the second half of play. Don't go anywhere. You're watching men's NCAA Division III basketball on ACTV.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year to all of our alumni and friends and people who've been involved with this college over the last year. We were going to do our holiday message from the warmth of my office, but it was such a beautiful day outside, chilly, but it just seemed like the Christmas season look out here. And so we wanted to let all of you know that the last year has been terrific. You have been a great gift to us, from the new dome that we have on campus to a freshman class of 600 students, retention at 90%, even Giving Tuesday, which has gone through the roof over the last 10 years, has made all of this possible. And so we thank you. We wish you a happy and safe and restful holiday season. And we certainly hope to see all of you on campus in the new year. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Bulldog fans, remember to follow Adrian College TV on social media. For game highlights and campus events, you can catch it all on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and X at AdrianCollegeTV. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel to catch all our future streams live and support your Bulldogs.
You stand today, students, on the threshold of a magical time in your life. A time of significant growth and introspection, self-awareness, challenge, and great opportunity. A time that you will always look back on.
This is the Arrington Bookstore at Adrian College, the place to get game day ready, represent your clubs and organizations, and be Bulldog proud. With a wide selection of merchandise and a smile at every visit, stop by inside the Kane Student Center to pick up your Adrian College wares and make it another great day to be a Bulldog.
I'm a special ed social worker. And I'm a third-year public affairs major.
I'm an action filmmaker.
Jevi is like a consolidated platform where I could have focused information in a couple swipes.
You can be another small voice that adds to a beautiful space. That's what I'm here for.
Hi, I'm Aubrey Morgan, the current student government president here at Adrian College. I chose Adrian College because of the campus size. Campus feels like a fun, energetic community where everyone knows each other. If you want to see what Adrian has to offer for you, you can schedule an in-person visit at adrian.edu/campus-visit.
Adrian College is a private liberal arts institution known for its diverse academic programs, strong emphasis on experiential learning, vibrant campus life, and commitment to fostering a supportive community. Want to visit Adrian College for yourself? Visit our website at adrian.edu/campus-visit.
Are you looking to become a future Bulldog and get recruited by Adrian College? Do you display characteristics of tenacity, drive, and determination? With over 50 teams on campus, there are plenty of opportunities to further both your athletic and academic career. For all recruiting inquiries, head to www.adrianbulldogs.com and click on the Recruit Me tab at the top right of your screen. Your future with the Bulldogs is closer than ever.
These students who have worked so hard to achieve what so many never achieve. This evening you join the select company of people who hold a baccalaureate degree or a master's degree. You join a privileged group of individuals, a minority of persons in this country, and an even smaller fraction from around the world who have had both the opportunity to pursue higher education and the intelligence, discipline, and determination to reach this goal. You should be very proud.
I will unquestionably miss being an Adrian College
Hello and welcome back here inside the Marilat Sports and Fitness Center on the campus of Adrian College. Joining me in the booth today is Dakota Clift. My name is Sean Whitmer. And as you can see, some stats there on your screen. Bulldogs trailing in every percentage, but they're out rebounding and they have less turnovers than the other dog on the other side of the court in the Terriers.
Despite percentages, the Bulldogs have shot more than the Terriers have. So that's part of the reasoning that the Bulldogs' percentages are a little bit lower. For field goals, the Terriers have shot 24, the Bulldogs have shot 29. So, just a little bit of a difference there number-wise. 3-point, Bulldogs have shot 10, Terriers have shot 9. Free throws, Bulldogs have shot 27, and the Terriers have shot 24. So, again, it's just different numbers going to make it look a little different. Skewer it just a little bit. However, the Bulldogs still in the lead here going into the second half, 49-47, and it's because they're crashing the boards and limiting turnovers. Playing smart, clean defense and offense at the same time, limiting fouls a little bit more than the Terriers did in the first half, so it's definitely going to be a close game in the second half. Going to be an exciting finish.
Yeah, I think the one aspect of the game you'd like to see the Bulldogs clean up, 1 for 5 from Smiley in the paint, 2 for 6 from Welch, 0 for 3 from 3 for him. Rager 0 for 2. Just some guys that you expect to make a few more shots than they usually do have struggled in this game. Gyra 1 for 4, 1 for 3 from Schlink. It's easy to say, oh, it's a 2-point game. If you don't have the 20 points from Logan, then it's going to be a little bit more of a close game, or it's going to be, going the other way. While that's obvious, simple math, at the same time, Seth Logan is playing as electrifying as possible currently.
Yeah, and that's definitely something the Bulldogs need, given the fact that, their normal scorers aren't doing what they usually do. Welch isn't scoring as much as he does. Smiley isn't scoring as much as he does. So it's definitely something that is needed here from the Bulldogs, having Logan go off for his 20 points, especially with Welch struggling and Smiley struggling inside. So it's definitely a big boost for the Bulldogs.
Well, we get ready for the second half of play as the Bulldogs up 2. And we'd like to quickly talk to you about Scholarship Day. Ready to explore your Adrian future? Scholarship Day lets admitted students tour campus, meet faculty, and earn a renewable scholarship. Register now at adrian.edu/admission/visit-campus/scholarship-day. So it's Luke Rager running the show. He hits Seth Logan. To Smiley, swung right back to Rager. Now it's Logan, back to Rager. Return to Logan. Drives left. Outside, Schlink driving inside, off the glass and good. Brendan Schlink pushing tempo. The deep 3 off the front iron. Logan, the quick rebound, pushing tempo the other way. Working inside, Seth Logan, head fake, jump shot. Seth Logan can't miss.
Logan continuing to apply pressure and continuing to excel here against the Terriers defense.
Inside, Ulissi, outside. They're swinging it around. Good defense from Welch. It's kicked over. Agema working against Rager. Driving. Ulissi kick outside Niles. Jump shot. Off the opposite side iron. Rager will push the tempo. Logan credited with the defensive rebound. Now Rager drives, kicks it up and off. Unable to get it to go. So they're going the other way. Agema with the jumper off the side. Welch Pushing tempo, drives, physicality, Welch. Can't get it to fall. Agema. He'll swing it over to Ulissi. Kicked up top. Schlink in on defense. Niles drives. Niles with the dunk. Head top poster on Schlink. It's Rager spinning. Inside kick to Smiley. Gets physical. Smiley can't get it to go. Fighting for the loose ball, and it goes in favor of the Terriers. Gopalakishna kicked it over. The jumper won't go. Wanting a call was McCrancy. Big time foul call there as Niles got hooked up with Logan mid-shot. Logan took a hard fall. Looks like he's going to be shooting too, though.
Yeah, came up in the middle of a shot motion, just got a hold of the arm a little bit and drug him down. So definitely not something you want to see early out of the second half, is starting to already get a little bit into foul trouble, just getting it early. So like to see if they can clean that up a little bit.
First one up, and it is off the front iron. Is the first missed field goal for Seth Logan. Second opportunity, can't get it to go. Good defense from Logan. Kick inside, and the block by Welch. Rager stuck on a knee. Throws it to Welch, and it'll hit the sideline. So it's Terrier ball. Agema started his action early, giving away what the set was. Didn't cost him that time as Ulissi. Jump shot from Ulissi over the head of Schlink, and a timeout called. Getting a timeout, or are we getting a technical? Early indications are a technical against Ulissi. I believe that's what the indication is there from our PA announcer, as Seth Logan looks to shoot too. So Logan misses the first. And the second will go for Logan. He was on a tear of a run, missed 3 free throws, and now we'll see if the run starts back up there for number 2 in white. As I believe it's going to be Bulldog ball. We'll see where they're having him inbound it from, and it will be inbounded from underneath. So full court set here from the Bulldogs. That is the second technical foul against the Terriers in this contest. Of course, if you're just joining us, there was a first half technical against the head coach of the Terriers, as Gyra. Ball screen, now Gyra gets it back. The jumper won't go. No call, a foul, and now a technical against Schlink. Brandon Schlink with a push after the play, and he will get sat down by his coach. A chippy game here between these two teams. It will be Macrency.
Here's the call. Offensive foul, Average 15, Brennan Schlenk. That's his first personal.
And the first free throw will fall for McCrancy.
Brock McCrancy on the line. 400.
That'll go 2 fouls against the Bulldogs on the one play. Both against Schlenk.
Re-entering for Adrian College, number 35, Austin Burns.
So Burns will enter the game for the Bulldogs as Schlenk will take a seat. Getting talked to by head coach is Schlenk. Terriers trying to set it up. Crashing the basket was the Bulldogs. Kick to the corner for 3. It's blocked. Logan gets the rebound. And the foul is called on the floor. It's Seth Logan who took the fall. And I believe it's going against Liam Gopalakrishna.
That's his second personal foul. Rather, his third. That's 2.
Which would be his third. And now the Terriers have 4 players with 3 fouls with that one there. Only players that haven't committed are Markransky and Devora Violin.
Definitely not something you want to see from the Terriers, having that many guys and that deep of foul trouble with 15 minutes left to go in a close game, especially a game that could potentially go into OT. And once they foul out, they cannot come back for OT. So definitely something that you want to try and get under control with those guys is foul trouble, because those are guys that you can rely on going in, into later parts of this game. And if they don't have them, that's going to be a attacking point for the Bulldogs. So definitely something that the Terriers want to try and limit is their guys that are getting into foul trouble. So definitely want to limit that.
So quick correction there. That is not a foul against Gopalakrishna, as it goes against, I believe, either Niles or Ulysses. As Jones and Heaton, the other 2 with 3 fouls. They had 3 going into the half. As Rager getting trapped, needs help. He'll find Logan, steps in. He'll play patient. Back up top to Rager. Now Welch working to his left. Welch goes baseline. The floater, but a foul called. And it will go Agema. That is his second personal foul. They are already at 4. First will fall for Welch. Welch shooting his 9th and 10th free throws, or 10th and 11th free throws here on the game. He will miss that one, and it goes out of play. So, sideline inbound for the Terriers. They will get it to Agema. Passes it up. Little entry and a good finish by Niles in the paint. That gives the Terriers the 2-point, or ties the game up at 55, mind you. Scoreboard in stadium got a little mixed up there for a second as it's up top. Logan for 3. Logan can't get it to go. Ulysses kicks it outside. McCrancy driving in, and a travel on McCrancy. It is Bulldog basketball.
Early in the second half, it's been a complete momentum shift. The Bulldogs struggling to get anything going, and the Terriers just getting everything to fall. So definitely a huge momentum shift going later into this game, and definitely something that the Bulldogs want to try and turn around going through the rest of this.
As Burns dribbles left, gives to Welch. Makes a move, kicks to Dallas. Dallas, bring against Agema, goes up hard, and Dallas gets it to fall. His first basket of the game and his 8th point. Kicked inside. Jones with the easy layup. Dallas makes a nice move against Agema. Kick outside Burns for 3, and Burns can't get it to go. Dallas with the rebound, put back, free throws for Jeremiah Dallas. He will have 10 after these two. His second offensive rebound as the Bulldogs have 10 offensive rebounds in the game now at this point.
If you're the Bulldogs, seeing one of your guards out rebounding some of your bigs, it's definitely a motivational point to focus on for your bigs. Like, hey, you're being out rebounded by a guy that's usually not a rebounder, and that's what you're there for, is to be inside, rebound the ball, and something that we've got to fix for the Bulldogs is just get our big guys more included in the game.
His second free throw for Dallas, he will make both. McCrancy dribbles it up. Fakes the handoff. Kick up top. Dallas with the steal. Driving hard to the right. Dallas can't get it to go. He's fouled on the way up. 13:51 remains in the second period. Jeremiah Dallas.
The foul is actually going to be for Gyra to shoot.
So Dylan Gyra.
Or, no, it is Jeremiah Dallas.
It could have gone against either of them. I feel like both got fouled. Dallas would have been fouled first, so the foul against Gyra doesn't actually happen. That confusion might have gotten into the head of Dallas a little bit. It could have also been that landing.
Definitely looks like he's hurting a little bit.
You take a spill on your shooting arm, it's never comfortable. As Jones goes up, he'll give it off to Hill. First sighting of Hill since the first half. Since early in the first half as well. Niles, pass to Jones, fumbles with it. He gets fouled on the way up by Burns.
Adrian calls foul to number 35. That's Austin Burns, his second. Colin Jones on the line.
So Jones' first free throw is up and good. This one to tie the game. The young guard shoots, and he'll bury both. We're tied at 59 with 13:35 remaining here in the game. Dallas kicks to Burns. Works it inside. It's Welch battling through contact. Welch with the rip through, and he's called for the travel. Darius Welch. Bringing it up, Devora gives it off. Niles goes up. Great physicality and defense from Gyra. Welch gives. As Logan for three. Seth Logan can't get it to go. Gyra with the rebound. He gives it to Welch. Welch drives in. Can't keep it in his hands. It's Jones going the other way, and he will be fouled on the way up. 12:50 remaining here in this game. First one up, and Jones will hit it. That's 3 straight for Colin Jones. As Rager and Smiley will step into the game. Second opportunity will fall as well as they take the lead. Rager working against Hill, goes left, spins right, kicks to Smiley. Back up top for Rager, wants the screen, he'll kick to Logan. Dribble handoff to Welch. Welch working, shot, air ball underneath the rim. McCrancy pushing tempo for the Terriers. And a block by Burns. Welch going left, he'll kick to Logan. Up top for Burns, back to Logan for 3. Seth Logan, front rim. Seth Logan has cooled off as of late. As Jones with the dish to Wychecki, and he will be fouled by Logan. Be inbound underneath, I believe, but it'll also be a media timeout. So we will step aside. Don't go anywhere. You are watching men's NCAA Division III basketball here on ACTV.
Hi, I'm Aubrey Morgan, the current student government president here at Adrian College. I chose Adrian College because of the campus size. Campus feels like a fun, energetic community where everyone knows each other. If you want to see what Adrian has to offer for you, you can schedule an in-person visit at adrian.edu/campus-visit.
Bulldog fans, remember to follow Adrian College TV on social media. For game highlights and campus events, you can catch it all on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and X at AdrianCollegeTV. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel to catch all our future streams live and support your Bulldogs.
Hello and welcome back as Terriers going to be inbounding it from underneath. It's Jones, kicks up top to Hill. Now it's Wychecki. He drives inside. Bevora with the layup, working against Schlink. First time we've seen Schlink on the floor since the technical earlier. Unable to handle it. Pass up to Hill. The lob to Jones! And Lanningham gives it off to Welch. Working left, crossover, Darius Welch, spin pass. Van Lanningham able to keep it in just barely. Entry to Welch, and there is 4 against Jones.
Bulldogs starting aggressive inside again, which is what was working for them in the first half. And just got to get back to what was working. Don't go away from something if it wasn't an issue.
So it'll be 2 for Welch as they enter the first stages of the bonus. 1+1, correct, yeah. So Martin steps in for Jones as Jones picking up his 4th, and he has been a spark plug for this Terriers team. Kicked over, Martin swinging it around. Hill up top. He's got Welch on him. Entry kicked over, and it'll be out of bounds. Bulldog basketball for a sideline out of bound. Welch will be inbounding it, and Rager unguarded. He'll give it over to Welch. Dribble handoff, Schlink kicks back to Rager. Now to Van Lanningham. Up top for Rager. Gets the screen from Smiley. Kicks it to Van Lanningham. Pull up mid-range. Van Lanningham! Timeout called with 10:15 remaining. And I believe that's a timeout going against the Bulldogs is the early indication, which, yep, it'll be the Bulldogs with a timeout. Couldn't tell, but I believe our PA said it's turning into a media timeout. So we will step aside momentarily. Don't go anywhere. You're watching NCAA Division III basketball on ACTV.
Adrian College is shaping the future of higher education and leading the way in innovation and excellence. Ranked first in most innovative schools and second in best value in undergraduate teaching in the Midwest by U.S. News and World Report, Adrian College is recognized for its commitment to innovation, quality education, and affordability. Offering 71 undergraduate programs, 13 graduate programs, and a 1:15 faculty to student ratio, our students receive personalized attention and a cutting-edge education. With state-of-the-art facilities, 10 academic institutes, and 50 competitive sports teams, Adrian fosters growth both inside and outside the classroom. From small class sizes to championship-level athletics, we provide the tools and experiences you need to succeed. Join a community that prioritizes your success. Start your journey with us, where your potential is realized. Discover Adrian College.
Inbounded to Martin. As he'll bring the ball up, he gives it off. Kicked over to Hill. Spinning, Lachecki working on the baseline. First one doesn't go. Second chance will fall. 67-61. It's kicked outside. Van Lanningham for 3! Smiley playing defense. It's kicked outside McCrancy. Cross-court kick. Going to call the foul there on Welch on the floor. It will be his second personal and the 6th team foul. Lachecki kicks it up top. Schlink working for it, losing his balance. Corner kick, the 3 up, front rim and out. Smiley with the rebound. He'll come set and give it to Rager. Works, gets the screen. Rager up top, Van Lanningham for 3. Front rim and out. Pushing tempo, Van Lanningham, good defense. Hill drives in, Fancy with the layup. Kicked over. Van Lanningham. Ball finds Rager. Now Van Lanningham back to Rager. Gets the screen. Kicks up top. Schlink back to Rager. Rager, 3 on the shot clock. Spin shot. Luke Rager cuts the lead to 3. Martin, jab step, crossover, kick up top to Hill. Nice entry pass. Hits the bottom of the rim. Was Wychecki. Got fouled on the way, so it goes against Luke Rager there. We'll have a stoppage for a media timeout on the floor with 7:51 left in the game. Don't go anywhere. You're watching men's basketball on ACTV.
Adrian College is a private liberal arts institution known for its diverse academic programs, strong emphasis on experiential learning, vibrant campus life, and commitment to fostering a supportive community. Want to visit Adrian College for yourself? Visit our website at adrian.edu/campus visit.
I'm a special ed social worker, and I'm a third-year public affairs major.
I'm an action filmmaker.
Jevi is like a consolidated platform where I could have focused information in a couple swipes.
You can be another small voice that adds to a beautiful space. That's what I'm here for.
Welcome back, as it'll be Wychecki shooting 1 and 1. Or no, he'll be shooting 2. They're going to say it was on the shot, so thought he might have gotten called on the way down with the rebound. First one will fall either way, so it doesn't make a difference. That is his 11th point of the game. Second free throw chance will rim out. Dallas with the rebound. Smaller lineup for the Bulldogs. Dallas drives in, kicks to the corner. Rager up top. Logan driving right, fighting through contact. He kicked to Welch, but it's a foul on the floor. Logan will go to the line.
Crowd a little upset that Dallas passed that ball off instead of trying to go up with it. Had an open reverse layup, just thought he had a better chance passing it off and trying to set something up and get it going again.
Well, they're setting up some free throws now. First one off. It was 1+1. Welch goes up. Second chance opportunity. Darius Welch. Gives it off. Martin kicks over Ulysses. Up top to Hill. Working against Rager, and an aggressive reach from Dallas. He got caught with his hands, and he knew it right away.
Yeah, just took a little swat trying to make something happen and caught too much arm. Just unnecessary foul there.
Hill. Second shot will go. Terriers up 72-68. Gyra had an opening, instead dribble handoff to Welch. Sloppy give to Logan, now Dallas. Drives in, he'll give to Rager. Working, and a reach on Ulysses. believe that's going to be Ulysses' fourth. 3 players, they're going to say fifth. So, Ulysses gets his fifth. He's out of the contest. So it's Devora Violin. It'll be Rager on the line for the Bulldogs. First one up and back rim and out. Hill gives it off. Niles working against Gyra. Kicked back up top to Hill. Spinning inside. Hill with the layup on Rager. Dallas drives all the way, kicks inside to Gyra. Gets stuck. Gyra goes up. They're going to say no call. Terriers take over. Dallas getting physical. I'll say a foul on Martin. Josh Martin got a little too physical there. Trying to work through the body of Seth Logan. Dallas to Gyra. Outside Rager, kicks to Dallas, driving, kick to the corner. Welch drives. Welch off the glass, can't get it to go, takes a tumble, and he'll have to get back. The steal by Logan. 5:30 left in the game. Bulldogs trail by 6, screen by Gyra. Outside Gyra for 3! Three-point game. Rager guarding Martin. As errant pass, tried to throw it off Dallas. They'll say he was the last to touch it. Terriers keep possession. Agema returns to the game for the Terriers, as it is an underneath inbound, and Hill will be passing it in. It's kicked up top to Agema, guarded by Rager. McCrancy, corner. Devora, back to McCrancy. Driving inside. The floater. Can't get it. Welch with the rebound. Outlet pass, touchdown to Dallas, and Dallas with the layup. Devora to Niles, and Dallas called for the foul. Not mistaken, I just heard, yeah, that's Jeremiah Dallas's 4th personal foul in this game, as the 1-for-1 first will fall. Jones gets ready to come back in for McCrancy. Dangerous territory here for the Terriers, as they have Jones and Hill on the floor, both with 4 personal fouls. As Rager working against Agema. This crossover. Now setting up the offense. Down 3 is the Bulldogs. Gyra with the screen. Rager posting up Agema. Gets inside. Fadeaway. Rager. Front rim and out. Hill. Crossover. Gets to the line. Kicks outside Agema. Up top, Devora. Niles to Jones. Jones to Hill, who can't handle it. Hill working against Gyra, driving. Hill, front rim and out. Rebounded by Logan. Transitioning the other way. Seth Logan gives to Gyra. Outside to Welch. Takes it left. Darius Welch can't get it, but he gets his own rebound on the ground. Possession arrow. No, timeout called. Great use of your timeout there if you are head coach Kaiser. And we will give it a media timeout as well. Like to remind you that all ACTV broadcasts are fully student ran. Of course, you have myself and Dakota Clift on commentary here for this broadcast. Dakota Clift is pulling double duty as well, directing it behind the scenes as it is New Year's Eve, and we have less staff available for the holiday games. And then you have Josh Mitchell over on Top Camp. I'd like to thank you all for tuning in as get ready for the final 3.5 minutes of play between these two teams. The final broadcast of 2025 for ACTV. So it's Bulldog ball, Dallas with the inbound underneath. Bulldogs 1 timeout remaining in the game, and now we're having a stop and play. Looks like it's almost like they're going to the replay monitor. It's new to college basketball at this level. They are taking a timeout just to make sure the clock is correct. So, should be a pretty quick timeout. What do the Bulldogs have to do here? With 1 timeout remaining, trailing by 3, they are in the double bonus now. What do they have to do to come out with a little bit more energy here for these final 3.5?
They just got to get something going, get 1 basket to get started, and then just build off of it from there. They're playing good defense right now. Not a whole lot of fouls within the last little bit, so definitely cleaning up a little bit and, just keep building off of what they have going. 1 basket and then continue to build from there.
Dallas with the inbound. He passes it to Welch, who wasn't there. Going the other way, Devora with the Euro. Devora. Rager brings it up for the Bulldogs. Screen from Gyra, another screen from Gyra. Now Gyra open, the pick and pop, can't get it to go. Hill with the rebound, lobbed up for Niles. Gyra cuts him off. Niles front rims the layup, but he'll shoot 2 on the foul.
The Bulldog foul is number 30, Dylan Gyra. First personal foul, 10 on the team. 2 shots for number 5, DJ Niles.
First one for Niles is up and good. Makes it a 6-point game. Schlink getting ready to check in for the Bulldogs. Second one, back rim and out. Welch gives to Rager. Rager gets the screen. He had Gyra open in the paint, couldn't get it to him as Logan takes a tumble. It's kicked out. Agema driving, pull up mid-range. Agema buries it. Dallas, head fake. Now Gyra working outside, he gets it to Welch. He has Gyra wide open for three. He'll kick it to Rager for three. Luke Rager. And the Bulldogs will call their final timeout. It is a full timeout, so we'll step aside with them. Don't go anywhere. You're watching NCAA Division III basketball here on ACTV.
Adrian College is shaping the future of higher education and leading the way in innovation and excellence. Ranked first in most innovative schools and second in best value in undergraduate teaching in the Midwest by U.S. News and World Report, Adrian College is recognized for its commitment to innovation, quality education, and affordability. Offering 71 undergraduate programs, 13 graduate programs, and a 1:15 faculty-to-student ratio, our students receive personalized attention and a cutting-edge education. With state-of-the-art facilities, 10 academic institutes, and 50 competitive sports teams, Adrian fosters growth both inside and outside the classroom. From small class sizes to championship-level athletics, we provide the tools and experiences you need to succeed. Join a community that prioritizes your success. Start your journey with us, where your potential is realized. Discover Adrian College.
Hello and welcome back. It's a 5-point game. Bulldogs trail the Terriers after a Luke Rager 3 and a timeout from Coach Kaiser. You assume it's to set up the full court trap as Agema hits Hill. Bounce pass back to Hill. Agema up top. 2:15 remains. Hill gives inside, and they will call the foul on Rager. This is going to be Rager's fourth.
Both teams playing a little bit risky with having two guys on the court with 4 fouls, both of them being some of their, more played guys.
Some of their premier ball handlers at that, with Rager and Dallas for the Bulldogs, Jones and Hill for the Terriers, as Rager pushing tempo, working against Agema, gets a screen from Logan. Switch there defensively. Now Dallas drives, kick. Schlink had it. He'll drive inside instead. The floater doesn't go. Hill transitioning, has Jones. The quick pass, and that's going to be goaltending on Darius Welch. A little too late for the block attempt as Rager. Kick outside. Logan for 3. Seth Logan. Pushed up top. Jones at half court. Quick head fake. Now Jones working against Schlink. Kicks outside. Agema. It's Niles. Dribble handoff. Jones driving aggressively. Foul against Schlink. Jones will shoot 2.
Bulldog fouls 15, Brandon Slate, third personal. Team is over the limit. Colin Jones on the line, shooting 2 for Hiram.
First shot from Jones will fall. Extends the lead to 6. Second chance. Falls as well. Dallas brings it in Agema trying to get a travel on Rager. Kicks it, corner, Logan, head fake, drives. Logan gets fouled on the way up. Might have sold that one a little bit if you're Seth Logan. As Burns gets ready to enter the game again. This to make it 5. The first one falls.
Back in the Bulldog lineup, number 35, Austin Burns.
Second shot opportunity will fall as well. It's 86-81 in favor of the Terriers, and they will call a timeout. We will step aside with them. Don't go anywhere. You're watching men's NCAA Division III basketball here on ACTV.
The diploma you will receive symbolizes your efforts and distinguishes you as a highly educated person, learned in the arts and sciences and prepared for a life of achievement and great accomplishment.
Adrian College has built something very special. You've created not just an academic environment, but a culture of physical excellence, discipline, and resilience. You've turned this college into a place where pushing the limits isn't the exception, it's the expectation.
We leave here with countless memories, loyal friendships, and moments that have shaped our character far beyond what we could have imagined when we stepped onto campus. So now, class of 2025, we've come a long way, and I know.
Hello and welcome back inside the Marilat Sports and Fitness Center. Final 57 seconds here in the matchup between the Terriers and the Bulldogs. It's kicked over to Jones, works inside, pass to Niles, goes up with it, and he gets the 2. It's a quick basket, though. It keeps the Bulldogs alive. Down 7. Rager gets it to Welch. Drives, step back. Darius Welch can't get it to go. It's Dallas inside for the rebound and the quick putback. It's kicked up. Johnson with the steal. Rager driving, kick, corner, Burns, head fake, outside. Johnson for 3. Off, and it's rebounded by the Terriers. They'll say he stepped out of bounds. It's Bulldog ball. As Johnson will step out, Logan comes back in. Bulldogs down 5. Dallas inbounding. Schlink comes in for Burns. Inbounded up top for Welch. Dribble, handoff to Logan, back to Welch. He has the open look. Darius Welch can't get it to go, and it's rebounded by the Terriers. Intentional foul, so we're shooting 2 the other way. You think if you make 1, it's likely over. Bulldogs need a miss as Dallas is out of the game. Johnson will come in. So Bulldogs need a miss. They need to push tempo quickly and get a quick shot off. If you make 1, it's still a 2-possession game. You make both, you likely seal it if you're Davor. So Davora VLN hits the first. Second one is the most important. He goes up, he front rims it. Rebound for the Bulldogs, looking for Logan. Barely get it to him. Logan needs to go quick. He gets the look. Seth Logan, back rim, can't get it to go. And a push off by Rager will likely end it will definitely end the game with 0.8 seconds left on the clock. and Rager is out of the game. Ultimately won't matter as this game is all but over. Only thing left is the final horn, as the Bulldogs will likely fall. They won't score another basket. They will have 83. We'll see what the Terriers finish with, as they currently sit at 89. And Agema gets to shoot 2. His first one will fall. So the Bulldogs fall before conference play. What do they really need to do to turn things around here before MIAA play starts?
They just got to clean up defensively. I mean, saw it here today. They struggled, outside, getting somebody there to be able to stop the drive. And then once they fell behind, they didn't really have any momentum to gain. So, Bulldogs had momentum early. Okay, second half turns around. They can't get any stops defensively. That kills all momentum they had. They can't get the ball. They can't get anything going. So, therefore, they can't have any opportunities to score. The Terriers, on the other hand, were the exact opposite. They didn't have as much going offensively in the first half. Second half came around. They stepped up defensively, made stops, got buckets off of those stops, and that's what helped them pull ahead of the Bulldogs, and the Bulldogs just never had a chance to come back. They couldn't get to stop the Terriers to have an opportunity to score to come back in this game, and when they did, they couldn't get the lid off the basket.
So the final game of 2025 as we get ready for the 2026 slate. The Bulldogs' next contest will be on January 7th, mind you, against Kalamazoo College. That will take place here on ACTV at 7 o'clock. And then they'll play against Calvin University at 3 o'clock on the 10th, also taking place at on ACTV, mind you. The Terriers, looking ahead, will be going into a little bit more of their conference slate. They're in the PAC, as they played phenomenally in the second half, and outside of fouls, they played really well throughout this entire game up and down the court. It was just the fouls that really made you scratch your head. Of course, 3 technicals throughout the game. 2 against the Terriers, 1 for the Bulldogs, as the Terriers will play one more out-of-conference game before starting their conference play back up after having 2 games earlier. They will play against Penn State Barron on January 3rd at 4 o'clock. But from all of us here at ACTV, we'd like to thank you for joining us here on this New Year's Eve game. Say Happy New Year's, and we will see you in 2026.